Hey guys, and welcome back to the Oak National Academy Assembly 2.
It's great to be with you all again. Here's Chris with today's topic.
Courage!
Chris, put the guns away.
Guns? More like water pistols, mate.
Han, I agree with you there. Defo water pistols. Pew pew pew.
Oi! Back up! These bad boys are a work of art. Some of God's greatest gift to mankind.
Sorry, work of art? They need to work out, mate.
Right, enough of that now. If you're anything like us, the first thing that springs to mind in terms of courage is something like this.
But might it be the case that courage is not simply for those with a cape and underpants on the outside?
Here are some students from St. Peter's in Exeter to share with us what comes to mind when they think about courage.
Our school is built on principles of hope. One of our main values is courage.
I think courage is not just for strong people, but everyone could be courageous.
Courage is doing something even though you don't want to do it.
Courage is being brave even when we don't want to be.
No matter who you are, young or old, everyone gets scared. So courage is just about having a go when you're worried.
So, to me, courage is all about jumping an obstacle that you're personally frightened of. I think a great example during this time period would be the frontliners and our NHS staff during this pandemic. If they can persevere and jump an obstacle that they're frightened of, such as COVID-19, then you can do the same. To me, that is courage.
Thank you, St. Peter's. They make some great points, don't they?
Courage can take so many forms.
And actually, you don't even need big guns or water pistols to display courage.
The topic of courage has been on everyone's lips lately, as we're living in such challenging times.
And most recently, we've seen it displayed by a whole host of key workers.
Here's a short video from the Archbishop of York Youth Trust, who recently caught up with some local heroic key workers.
I'm Harriet and I'm a nurse.
My name's Dave, I'm a paramedic for the NHS.
My name is Kay and I'm a doctor, I'm an emergency medicine consultant.
My name is Miriam and I'm a full-time lay chaplain at Cathedral Academy in Wakefield.
So we're cardiology nurses and now we're looking after patients who have got problems with their lungs and it can be scary.
You need courage every day. And more so now. The thing you're fighting against, you actually cannot see. And if you also listen to the press, it's so huge in the media. You hear a lot about people who have died in the process. And it takes some courage to get up every morning, to go into the same environment and expose yourself to this thing that you cannot actually see.
Courage is not about being afraid, but it's about going into those situations where you are scared, and courage comes when you know that you can fail and you can learn from it and you can do better the next time.
To stay safe, but to stay hopeful.
There's light at the end of the tunnel. This won't go on forever.
Reset your mind and reset your lifestyle and try new things.
It is also important to have moral courage. My courage comes from knowing I have God, knowing that He cares about me, knowing that He loves me.
I think every day if we think about other people and we take time to remember other people, it puts our lives into perspective.
If you'd ask Alexa, Siri, Google, or whoever to define courage, you'd get something like this.
Strength in the face of pain or grief.
At some points in our lives, we'll all face challenges and grief.
We'll all have to face heartbreak and pain. The question is though,
how will we respond to these situations?
Will it be with fear and trepidation?
Or with courage and strength?
Here's Josh from St Peter's in Exeter to explain why his faith in Jesus allows him to face the ups and downs in life with courage.
Hi, my name's Josh and I'm blessed to live in the southwest of England. Living where I do has allowed me to build a massive passion for surfing. Surfing can be really hard sometimes. You can get pounded by endless waves of white water. But I'm blessed to have a dad that surfs by my side and does not let me come to harm. Life can be like surfing sometimes. We can feel like we're getting pounded down all the time. We struggle with school, we struggle with relationships, and even sometimes we lose loved ones. But God says in the book of Joshua, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. My faith allows me to have courage to tackle the hard waves of life so I can surf the good ones. This faith comes from the knowledge that Jesus is by my side at all times. He's prepared a path for me so that I do not have to fear.
Thanks, Josh. That's a great verse, isn't it?
Be strong and be courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. That's hope and courage rolled into one.
On that note, we'll leave you with 3 things.
Firstly, St Mary Redcliffe and Temple School are going to give us an idea of what we can do for a key worker or someone who's struggling during lockdown.
And secondly, they're going to lead us in prayer.
And finally, we'll leave you with a music video that has gone viral over the past few weeks.
A number of the UK churches got together recently to record something called the UK Blessing.
Thanks for joining us again this week. We'll see you next week.
Take care.
See you soon.
The Lord bless you and keep you.
As part of the Faith at Home programme, here's something practical that you could do.
You might know someone who's a key worker or trapped inside of a house and can't get out on lockdown.
This is a normal card. If you write some words of courage in here, you can give it to somebody who is in need of it.
Write anything to the key worker or someone who's struggling over this period. Like, I miss you very much, keep on going on, try your best. Then you post it, and when it's posted, they will receive it, and the hope is that they will keep on pushing on and hoping that this will come to true.
We pray a blessing, manna rain down from heaven. This isn't second guessing, we know that we are protected. May the peace that surpasses all understanding be our message. Grace and favors in your nature, in your essence.
God of all love, we come to you with all that we are.
We bring you our hopes and dreams,
joys and sorrows and anxieties and worries.
We ask that you would fill us with the peace of your presence.
We know that you have made us people of courage.
We know that your love drives out fear.
You have called us to be strong and bold because you are with us.
Make us like Jesus, courageous and loving.
Wherever we are,
whatever it costs,
and as long as it takes.
Now and forever, amen.